Okay, now we're going to use the same GPG, but this time we're going to use it to an embosser design instead of perforate. So you'll need you'll need an embossing mat underneath your grid. So I've positioned my parchment over the top exactly the same as before. This time I'm going to use a small ball tool. So over the dots of the pattern, instead of perforating, you emboss over the pattern. So you're still following the same pattern. You're embossing the white dots. And you see there? So just follow the red dots, press over the grid hole with a small ball tool and emboss, so you get lots of tiny white dots in the shape of the GPG. So this gives a completely different look to the pattern, like so. And when it comes to building the pattern, you do exactly the same, but this time you're realigning the embossed dots. You've got the pencil line to double check that you are straight, so reattach that again and continue to emboss. So you can build this in any way you want. You don't even have to use the full design each time. You can just pick out sections. You don't have to do the connection dots between the flowers. You can leave it like that and choose your own distance between the next pattern. But just make sure that your previous embossed dots are in line. So here I'm going to completely miss out the connection dots, just miss a space of 4 holes on the grid, and then put in another flower shape. So you're not restricted to the pattern. You can create your own designs from this one little tiny piece of paper. There we go. So that's using the same GPG but with no connection dots. That's what it looks like from the front. So why not have a go and practice and see what designs you can come up with. And maybe what also you can do is turn this over, align the embossed dots, try and get that level so you can see. So I've turned it over now and I'm working from the front, and align the embossed dots like so. And then what you can do now, obviously we're going to need to put a perforating mat underneath. You can perforate the dots in between, like so, and you can also perforate inside the petal shapes. So that will give you your 4 little dots there for your parchment craft crosses. So going back to the embossed design, I can show you on here how to cut across. Put your scissors in the 2 holes furthest away from you. Put them in the holes, bring your scissors down and snip. Now while you're in that position, you may as well snip the others as well, so you're not turning your work around. like that. Then what I do is I turn my work around completely. There we go. And I'm going to cut the opposite holes. So the holes are still the two furthest holes away. So again, we may as well snip all the holes in that position. Now you must do this 4 times, so we've done it twice. Where are we? We're there. Okay, so it's always the 2 holes furthest away. Bring your scissors down and snip. Down and snip. Points of the scissors in, down and snip. And then we need to cut one more time, so turn all the way round. Two holes furthest away, scissors in, lean the scissors back and snip. And there you have traditional parchment craft lacework crosses.